I'm Nancy Hay, the mother of little Sabrina Slider and the owner of the website about her at www.kitandnancy.com. A person accused of murder has more rights in our legal system than a person accused of child abuse and neglect. A person accused of murder gets a trial by a jury of their peers and is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. In juvenile and domestic relations court, however, there are no juries, and a person falsely accused of child abuse or neglect can lose custody of their child on the whim of one judge. Many of these judges, such as Arlington Judge Esther Wiggins, are former prosecutors for Child Protective Services, and they tend to believe any charges brought against the parent by the government. Often, CPS makes charges brought by hearsay evidence or by someone who has a personal grudge against the parents. This evidence is admitted in court, seldom questioned, and given undue weight. The parents are automatically assumed guilty, and the burden is upon them to prove their innocence. In the interest of justice and due process, parents accused of being unfit deserve a jury trial before permanently losing custody of their children. The same rules of evidence should apply as they would in any other criminal matter. This would ensure that families would not be ripped apart based on the bias or personal prejudice of one judge or a CPS caseworker. It is outrageous that financial incentives are given for placing children for adoption. Legislation such as the Child Prevention and Treatment Act and the Adoption and Safe Families Act need to be repealed. These flawed federal laws give child protection agencies lavish funding and power to kidnap children from loving homes and place them for adoption. Instead, we should favor making every attempt to keep children with their birth families. County governments and politicians need to say no to federal subsidies for child snatching and demand accountability from CPS caseworkers. Barbara Harrison of Channel 4 News promotes a segment called Wednesday's Child, advertising children in foster care for adoption. One of these children was Moses Washington, whose mother, Benita Washington, is currently fighting in Arlington court to regain custody of him. In conclusion, reasonable efforts need to be made to stop real cases of child abuse. However, the current system is biased against biological families, and I would thank you to correct this problem.